안녕하세요, kimincoree, 박키미입니다. Hi, this is Kimi Park from kimincoree, and today we are going to talk about Korean food, but not your usual bibimbap or Korean barbecue. No, we are going to talk about unusual mat, unusual flavors, unusual dishes that I had the pleasure, or at least I had the occasion to try in Korea. Some were good, some were weird. Some I'm happy I tried them, but I wouldn't do it again. In any case, I tried them so you wouldn't have to. And stay until the end because I'm going to tell you about 6 dishes I had the occasion to try, but I'm also going to give you a list of the one that I haven't yet tried and maybe should? I don't know, we'll see. Trigger warning, this is not a video for vegans. Without further ado, let's get started with our dish number 1. This squiggly dish is called San-nakji. Nakji is a small octopus, and san, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it comes from 살고 있는, so being alive. So it's a small octopus that is alive. San-nakji is a alive small octopus, or it's an octopus that just got killed. Now, because of the nerve connection, it's still moving, which makes this dish into quite an unusual dining experience.
Well, fair enough. I was.
It's quite a simple dish in itself. It's just an octopus that's been cleaned, cut in small pieces, and served with sesame oil or sometimes gochujang. In my opinion, it just tastes of salt and sesame oil. The texture is a bit chewy, but the most strange thing is the fact that it moves, right? And you need to be careful while you're eating it because the tentacles could still get stuck in your mouth and your throat, so you need to chew thoroughly so it won't choke you. Moving on to number 2, and it's quite a similar dish in the sense that it's still raw flesh, but this time it's beef. This is called Yukhoe. Yuk means flesh or meat, and Hue means minced meat or minced fish. Yukhoe is a Korean beef tartare seasoned with soy sauce, sesame oil, sugar, garlic, sliced Korean pear, and a raw egg yolk. And you start by mixing the egg yolk with the rest.
So I'm gonna pop the yolk and then just mix it.
That's incredible.
It's usually served as an appetizer or banchan, a side dish, and it's a bit of a special dish that you wouldn't have so often, more for special occasions kind of thing, because obviously you need to use very good, very fresh meat because you're eating it raw, otherwise it can be quite dangerous. And I personally really like it, but maybe it's because I'm French. Because you might know that in France we also have a steak tartare that is fairly similar, although the seasoning is different. Because in France we season the beef with Worcestershire sauce, moutarde de Dijon, capers, onion, parsley, salt, pepper, a raw egg yolk, pickles, and sometimes cognac or brandy. The Korean tartare is a lot more sweet, whereas French tartare is a little bit more tangy and salty. We stay with meat for our 3rd dish. This Korean sausage is called Sundae. As far as I know, this is just the way it's called. There's no specific meaning using hanja behind it. It's a type of blood sausage made primarily from a mixture of pig's blood, sweet potato starch noodle, barley, and some seasoning that is stuffed into a pig or a cow intestine. Now, just hearing the description of it, you don't really want to try it. But it's actually a very common food in Korea, especially a street food. It's a comfort food, and it's served already cut in small pieces, so you can just take it, dip it into a sauce, like soy sauce or gochujang or just salt.
It doesn't really taste strong. Texture is a little bit chewy. It's actually not as bad as I thought. What do you guys think?
It's a weird flavor, but it's not that bad.
What about you girls? Do you like it?
I don't really like it.
Not a fan. So we're not a fan, but it's not as bad as we thought.
We're moving back to seafood with our number 4. This is Hongeo. Hong means red and all means fish, but really the two together actually means skate fish, which is a type of fish related to rays and sharks. Baby shark, baby shark, and Hue, just like in Yukhoe, means minced or sliced raw fish or meat. So Hongeo is a type of traditional fermented steak fish dish. It's hard to pronounce.
Okay, this is not fish, this is stingray.
That's why I don't want to eat.
Yeah, ito lang. suka kayak try to at least swallow it. It's really, really hard. Okay. It's really, really hard to chew, and it's like it stings like menthol kind of thing. Like it's a really weird feeling.
And it's a fermentation process that gives it this strong, distinctive ammonia-like smell and flavor.
Even the texture is weird. It feels weird on your tongue.
Right? It's kind of like menthol, like it's
Like sting, yeah. Sting in your mouth, right?
but menthol feels
Like,
fresh.
yeah,
This doesn't feel
yeah,
fresh.
yeah.
I shouldn't have eaten the second one.
It leaves like something weird taste on your tongue, you know, like
It tingles.
yeah, it tingles, like a little bit cold. Yeah, how to?
It's not recommended. This is okay. If you're new to Korean food, do not start with this. Go like bibimbap, kimchi. Okay, yeah, not this.
Again, this is a dish that could be potentially dangerous for some people, so make sure you eat it in moderation and yeah, enjoy it, if you will. We stay with seafood for this fifth dish. And I don't have it on video, but this is what I ate. I believe that this is called Yangnyeom-ge. So yangnyeom means marinated, and ge is a crab. Small crabs are marinated in a sauce made of gochujang, gochugaru, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, sugar, and sesame oil. And they serve on skewers, which makes them as a popular street food. Now, the unusual thing about this dish is that you eat the whole full crab. You just put the whole thing in your mouth and you just chew it like that. And because it's been marinated, you can still eat the whole shell. It's soft enough, but it's still very crunchy. And it tastes those spicy, salty, slightly sweet crab. And there's lots of Korean dishes made out of marinated crab. I had another one that is quite similar that is called Yangnyeom-gejang.
This is crab marinated in gochujang, the red spicy sauce. And I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to eat this, but yeah. Oh, it's raw fish.
And the difference is that the marinated crab is raw. And finally, we go back to meat with our number 6. This is Jokbal, and its meaning is interesting because if you decompose the word, Jok comes from Hanja, the Chinese Korean, and it means feet, and Pal is just Korean, that means feet. So it's a feet. And what do you think this dish is made from? Correct, it's made out of feet. It is actually pig's trotters, pig's feet. Now, this doesn't sound like the most appetizing dish ever, but it's actually not bad, even for me. The trotters are cleaned, simmered, and seasoned with soy sauce, garlic, ginger, sugar, and sometimes other ingredients such as cinnamon, star anise, and green onion. So in French cuisine, or as far as I know in European cuisine, it's not so common to eat pig's trotters, but it's actually a very popular dish in Korea. It's actually one of my friend's favorite dish. And so I had it with her. I had it at group meetings, and you know, in Korea when you're at group meetings, you're not the one deciding the food, so you're just eating what's there. When I first tried it, it was actually covered in garlic, so it mostly tasted of garlic, which I personally like, so that's great. It actually tastes really good. My problem with Jokbal is a bit more in the texture, because it's very soft, chewy and gelatinous, and it's because of its slow cooking, which breaks down all the collagen. And in Korea, they really like gelatinous, fatty type of meats, which is really not the case in Europe, or at least not in French cuisine. But still, it's an interesting dish, and if you want to try something that is different, yet not as adventurous as some of the other food I've mentioned before, you can very easily try Jokbal. And there you have it for the 6 dishes I've tried so far. Now, in terms of some that I can think of that are a little bit weird to me, but that I haven't tried yet, are tteokbokki. So again, we stay with feet, but this time it's spicy chicken feet, grilled silkworm pupae, which is a stage between a larva and an actual insect. My halmoni, my Korean grandmother, actually really likes those, but I don't know, I just think it smells very strongly and I'm not really attracted to the idea of eating insects. But yeah, it's a very traditional Korean snack. And kibul, which is a fish that looks like something else. Now, which one of these 3 would you like to see me try, if I have the courage? Or which one would you like to have the courage to try next time you go to Korea? Let me know everything in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!